Hey, welcome. So today we are going to get into one of the biggest headaches for anyone who's ever sent an email campaign. How in the world do you make sure your emails actually land in the inbox and not get lost in that black hole we call the spam folder? Let's figure it out.
You know the feeling, right? You pour all this time and energy into crafting the perfect email. You've got the best graphics, an amazing offer, and then you find out a huge chunk of your audience never even laid eyes on it. It's so frustrating. But here's the thing, it is absolutely fixable. And we're going to tackle this with a really practical step-by-step checklist. We're going to walk through everything that impacts your email's journey to the inbox, from who you are online all the way to what's inside the message itself. So you ready to get your deliverability sorted? Okay, let's start at the very beginning. Who are you? Seriously. To an email provider like Gmail or Outlook, your identity is the first test. It's all about trust. If they don't trust you, the sender, then your message has no chance. And what's so interesting is how all these little things build on each other. You know, being consistent makes you familiar. Using a real business domain gives you instant authority. The big idea here is that every single email you send should build on this idea that you are a real, trustworthy person or brand, not some shadowy spammer. So if your sender name is your face, think of this subject line as your first handshake. It's the very first thing that both a real person and those spam filters are going to analyze. A bad subject line can get you sent straight to spam before anyone even reads it. And you can really see the difference here. A good subject line, it's honest, it's relevant, it makes you curious. But on the other side, writing in all caps is basically just shouting at someone. Throwing in a bunch of exclamation points looks desperate. And don't even get me started on using fake re or FW prefixes. That's just sneaky. Spam filters are smart, and they see these tricks from a mile away. All right, so we've covered you, the sender. Now let's shift gears and talk about them, your recipients. Look, you could write the most brilliant email in history, but if you send it to the wrong people, your reputation is going to tank. The quality of your contact list is everything. This right here is the whole life cycle. It all starts with growing your list naturally. And I mean never, ever, ever buying a list. Then double opt-in makes sure people really want to hear from you. After that, it's all about maintenance. You try to win back people who've gone quiet, but if it doesn't work, you've got to let them go. Trust me, a smaller, super engaged list is way, way better than a giant list of people who don't care. So let's recap. We've got a sender people can trust, a subject line that grabs attention for the right reasons, and a high-quality list. Now it's time to actually look inside the email. The content, the design, all the little technical bits. They all get put under the microscope. The key word here is balance. Too many images and not enough text? That can look suspicious to a filter. Attachments are a huge red flag for security. And this next one is so important. Making it hard for people to unsubscribe is one of the worst mistakes you can make. Think about it. If someone can't find that little link, what's their next move? They hit report spam. And that is a huge black mark against your reputation. Okay, the last piece of this puzzle gets a little technical, but don't worry, you don't have to be a tech genius. This is where a good email marketing platform becomes your best friend because it does all the heavy lifting for you. I absolutely love this digital passport analogy because it makes so much sense. SPF, DKIM, DMARC, yeah, they sound super complicated, but the idea is actually really simple. They're just a way to prove that an email coming from your domain was actually sent by you. It stops spammers from faking your email address, which protects both you and your subscribers. So this is your checklist for a great platform. It should handle all that authentication stuff automatically, clean up your lists for you, and use IP addresses that already have a great reputation with providers like Google and Microsoft. Essentially, you want a partner that is actively working to get your messages delivered. And after all that work, this is the goal. This is the magic number, 99% deliverability. It means that pretty much every single email you send actually has a fighting chance to be seen, to be read, and to do its job. It's the finish line that makes all this preparation worth it. So now the question is for you. After everything we've just walked through, from cleaning up your contact list to rethinking your subject lines, what is the very first thing you can do right now to make your next campaign better? Really think about it, because sometimes one small tweak can make all the difference.